Good morning, agents. We're here on the Concordia University St. Paul campus, where I've just finished cleaning up some green and then building up some fields. I'm pushing west today. Feels like a good day for it, and honestly, it's gone really, really well. Most of Dunning is already fielded up, if not all of Dunning. I fixed up Midway Peace Park, north of the freeway, and then I was I kept moving west. And then I was like, well, I'll just cross the freeway and come and do this. And honestly, it's gone pretty well. So, shows you the power of having keys and existing blue portals to work with, because it is a lot easier. A lot easier. That being said, it is hot. It is not cool out today, as it has been recently. But I'm going to keep on keeping on here. As before, I've got the sort of sports complex area that also could use a fielding up. And I imagine around that time is when either me or my scooter will run out of energy. So between those two eventualities, probably end around that time, and head back to my house, where hopefully there will be a fully charged scooter. So as soon as I'm ready to go, I can get back out in the field. I am wearing the same clothes as I wore yesterday, so I should probably shower. And that would be a good way for me to cool off and get some time to myself to just recharge a little bit, which will be good. For now though, we'll see what BitHead does. He hasn't come out yet, but as I inch closer to his house, which, by the way, it is very close to here. It's not very far. But, you could tell that from the intel map. I'm not doxing anybody here. He plays in this area pretty frequently. But I will probably have to respond to him at some point. But it is not right now, thankfully. So I'm going to keep going here, get to the sports complex, field that up, and probably head back home. See you at the intel den. Howdy, agents. Back here in the intel den once again. I've got Arthel down here who is helping me look at the intel map and wants me to give her food. But first, take a look at what we did today. So the blue blob here is looking pretty good. And over here, you can see the remains of the spine and the other anchor of what BitHead has been throwing. His other anchor was up here in the middle of this new blue stuff. I got all of Concordia pretty much fielded up. And there's a little hole down here, sort of south of Marshall. So there's still work to do. Plus, I've got stuff that has decayed that I don't have keys to that I should probably go and fix in the middle of my fields. But that is a somewhat lower priority, honestly. I could expand southeast today. There's a little bit of work that I could do that direction. Like east of Victoria and south of Hague Avenue, south of Selby. Definitely some work to be done there. And that's kind of the area that I have potentially a new agent in, so it'd be good to encourage them, but I also have something to accomplish later in the afternoon. So it's all a bit of a crapshoot. We'll see what BitHead does in response to my work at Concordia. There is, I don't know if I showed this, but there's kind of some links coming up from here to here, from McAllister along to some of the stuff that I built up on Hamlin in the past. It's kind of blocking any expansion that I'd want to do. So one possibility is that I go down to McAllister and destroy that. And it gives me an opportunity to destroy at least some of BitHead's spine as well. So that's an option, but not really a priority. So, see what I end up doing in the afternoon. But for now, like I said, when I was in the field, I'm gonna go and take a shower and get ready for the day, so that I'm not quite so sweaty after my little scooter ride there. And we'll see if I've got energy for more activities later in the afternoon. I could also use some lunch, actually. It's about lunchtime. So, lots to do. Also, I should mention, last night I did do reservations for most of my trip to Houston and back. I got all of the ones that I could that were like definitely online, but there are a few that I'm just gonna have to call on the telephone, because it turns out RV campgrounds are still stuck in 1998. Literally, like some of the websites that I was looking at last night, they were clearly designed for GeoCities, and like that's sort of cute in a way, but also it's very funny. So yeah, probably have some phone calls to make on top of everything. So if I don't get any more ingress work done today, I'm sorry, but it's all for the greater good, I promise. So that's my situation, and yeah, I'm gonna go get to it, and I will come back to you in a little bit. See you then. All right, agents. A bit of excitement there. As I was finishing up my something at home, I noticed some attack notifications from BitHead. He was attacking the portals that he has been anchoring fields off of, and I looked at the score tab in the Ingress app. Turned out it was about 15 minutes to checkpoint, so I was like, well, he's probably trying to rethrow those fields. So I hopped on the scooter, got out here as quick as I could, took him down, took down the portals, and I was actually battling him for a little while, so I got some good gameplay footage of that. And as I was scootering back and forth trying to keep the portals, he Jarvises one of them, and he yells at me, "You'll never learn, will you?" I proceeded to take the portal back a minute later. The man just can't resist trash talking, despite the fact that he's bad at the game. Like, if he was good enough to back it up, like, fine, but he had to use a Jarvis to keep the portal. You're not good at the game, buddy, you just know the mechanics. There's a difference. So, I spent a little time screwing with him, kept the portal for a little while, moved on through fields over the portals. He went and he smashed those. Now I'm just kind of wandering around. Don't really have any more ingress work to do today, so I'm probably just gonna go grab lunch somewhere, and I'll come back to you from the intel den to close out the day. God, the sun is just in every place I don't want it to be. So hopefully you enjoyed the footage of me battling BitHead, but I'm gonna go get some food now. Hello again, agents. Road Warrior here in the intel den, and I just want to close out the day's video with a little review of what's going on now. Not too much, as it turns out. So after that battle that I had with BitHead, which, by the way, I'm hoping that I can do a short about, just like going over what happened in the battle and like how it worked. But it's in the gameplay footage as well. The outcome basically was the status quo for the most part. If you can see here, my blue fields are still up. He has captured a few portals, but they're all low level, almost all of them. So basically the stuff that I did in the sports complex at Concordia is gone, and some of the stuff I did here north of the freeway. But for the most part, Peace Park is still blue, Dunning is still blue, and Concordia's main campus is still blue. So I have stuff to build on. Tomorrow, if I wanted to, I could go out there and rebuild, and it wouldn't be a problem. I might even be able to take out one or two of the portals that are like blocking me from expanding, which is good. But yeah, I'd say that was a successful day overall. Definitely seemed like I got under BitHead's skin. Certainly by the way he was trying to trash talk me, despite the fact that he lost several times. Yeah, I don't get that guy. He is very much he's just detached from reality, in my view, which is a shame. But the actual reality is things are going pretty well. And if I want to expand, I have options. I have avenues to do that. And hopefully it keeps him busy, because we don't need him throwing layered fields. He didn't throw any layered fields, by the way. He might decide to before the next checkpoint, which is at 5 tonight. And if he does, then that's fine. I can always go out and destroy them later. I'm not too worried about these fields hitting checkpoint, honestly. They're not that big, and there aren't that many layers. But I did good today. I feel pretty happy with this situation. That's about it from me today, folks. I do want to quickly thank my patrons, everybody who's supporting me over on Patreon. Right now they are Zach Nelson, BigBadaBoom, Minnesota Resistance, and Teri Lynn. Thanks all of you for your financial support. If you want to join them and make sure that I can afford stopping at White Castle for lunch after a battle with BitHead, that would be very helpful. You can find a link in the description to my Patreon profile. And it's only $5 a month, which surely is worth doing for the daily videos that I do every month. Still have to do the math on that. How many cents it is that you're paying for each episode at $5 a month. But yeah, the other thing, I guess, is find a link in the description also to my gaming channel. I've been recording a lot of videos for my gaming channel, so I'm making sure that there's always content coming out on that every single day. Right now, I'm working on a strategy game called Divide and Conquer, which is kind of a mod for Medieval 2 Total War. So that's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of hitting a wall right now, if I'm being honest, but progress is being made. It's okay. I'm going to come back from it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So check that out as well. And of course, if you're here at the end of the video and you enjoyed it, please click the like button. That's what it's there for. And if you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button. That's what it's there for. And if you want to let me know your thoughts on anything that has happened in this video, please give me a shout in the comments, because I do read all the comments and I try to respond to as many as I can, as many as like warrant it. If you're just saying like, hey, how's it going? Like, I might not respond because it's not, I don't know. I'll do my best. If there's not a question for me to answer, I probably won't respond. Yeah, that's everything from me. Road Warrior signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow, agents. Bye-bye.